Do it, he said in an unsunny-like, way too serious tone. So we all did it, just held fists of dirt and grass now together. He held out fists and Patty put hers in, then Ghost put his in, and I put a completely cheesy fist bump with four fist clover by adding mine to the mix. Lou, we love you, and Sonny started, but we got a little choked up, and now that was very sunny. And we're going to congratulate you on your baby human sibling. Then he yelled out, boom tickety, tackety cheers, and opened his hand and let the dirt and grass fall out onto the ground. And so we all opened our hands and did the same. And I won't lie, it was actually kind of cool until newbies. What are you all doing? It's the last week of practice and now you all decide to play in the dirt? How about you play on the track? What do you all think about that? Coach barked right on time as usual. Right on time means right and the wrong time, which is no time for fun time. I slapped my hands together, brushed off the dirt and palms, and headed over the track where the rest of the team, Mikey and Britt Brat and Deja and Crystal and Freddie and JJ and Karan and Lynn and Melissa and Chris, what was he doing here? Chris Myers. He was long legged, ran the 800 and good at it too. He started off the team but quit after the first meet. Just all of a sudden gone. But now he was back, which was weird because it was the end of the season. Thanks for joining us, Assistant Captain. Yeah, yep, Aaron was there too, being a jerk, of course. He started bumping his gums as soon as I set forth on the track, mad that I worked my way up to co-captain as a newbie, scared I was going to outshine him, which would have wouldn't have been too hard to do. Aaron was fast, but not fast enough. I, on the other hand, was the fastest runner on the whole team, besides Ghost, and we were basically the same. Traded first place for every meet. Plus, I was definitely the flyest. Co-captain, I corrected him. Ain't nobody your assistant. I eyed Aaron from heel to head. Whatever, yeah, whatever, Aaron replied under his breath. Ain't nobody my assistant but you. Okay, Coach started in, stopping me from saying anything else. Let's talk first things first. Welcome Chris back to the squad, though he normally runs the 800. He agreed to step up and run Sonny's mile since Sonny obviously won't be. Lynn sucked her teeth so loud that a single clap. Coach eyeballed her, but let it slide. We need him. We need every single one of you to do your best. This is the last week of the season, the last. And I know y'all want me to tell you all good things you've done, and I know you all want me to praise you. And honestly, y'all deserve some praise. But I don't have time for that. We don't have time for it. We're four practices away from this year's championship meet. And you know what I always say. We all knew where this was going, so we joined in and finished it for him. The best never rest. Then that there was just enough punch in it for coach not to be mad, but we definitely dragged it out. And it was we dragged it out that this is so annoying way. All of us, even Chris, even Aaron, exactly. The best never rest. And we are the best. That and all that means is more work. We have to see it all the way through to the end. Got me? Everybody nodded, and a few people, mainly Aaron, chirped like a suppity bird. Got it, coach. Good, coach nodded. At least the weather's on our side. Not too hot, nice breeze out, so let's stretch it out. Let's stretch it out. After you knock out your warm-ups, Lou, you come talk to me. After the stretches and the lazy laps, Aaron always led the laps, and because of that, we were always way too slow. I went through the fence where Coach and Whit were going over the game plan the last week of the season. Whit blew her whistle and got everyone else ready to do what they always did on Mondays. Fartlicks. Basically, you run kind of fast for like 2 or 3 minutes and then run real fast for one, over and over again. Brutal. How's that ankle? Coach asked, staring down at it. He asked me because their last track meet I had a slight limp. See, I usually run 100-meter and 200-meter, and even though I don't run the 400-meter, if I did, I'd smoke it. I'd be Aaron's first second place ribbon for the all year because I'm a true sprinter. Everybody and their mama know how I get down. Been sprinting since, well, a long time. But for the last month, I've been training for the new event, the extra one, the 110-meter hurdles. And I ain't gonna front. There's the thing. When you look at a hurdle, seem like you're like a big deal until you get right up on it. You gotta time it just right and pump your heart big enough to get your leg over the bar. You can't just you hop like everything else, like a fire hydrant at a park bench. You gotta literally gallop over it like some kind of horse. But I ain't no horse. I'm a human. I'm a not so tall human. At the last meet, my first time I finally running the hurdles, when I came up to the first one, even though I've been practicing, I just got nervous and second guessed it, and I got my timing thrown off, and my heart got small. So even though I got over it, I clipped the second hurdle and went down like a clown, hard. My ankle did something funny, something not funny, something hurting, and I ain't broke it, but like just bruised and sore, and but not as sore as the part of me that likes to win and hates to be part of in front of a bunch of people. The funny, not so funny thing, ain't nobody laugh. Nobody, not even Aaron's corny butt kissing mouth. Everybody just ooh, which is worse than ha, because ooh is like pity. So it sucked. It's fine, I said. I know people will say stuff like, really, coach, I'm fine, I swear. They don't be fine, but I was. Okay, next question. Do you want to work on hurdles today or not? If you don't, that means you won't run it Saturday. I opened my mouth to say something, but coach put his hand to my chest, cut me off. And that's okay. We can focus on it next season. Plus, if everybody wins their races, including Chris, and Sonny places at least second in discus, we'll take the championship. Coach shrugged as if he didn't just ask me the trickiest trick question of all time. He just heard us say the best never rest and a few minutes before, and now he was basically asking me if I wanted to quit. And I knew he didn't mean quit running or even quit hurdling. He just meant maybe taking a pause. But to me, especially when it comes to this sport, pausing is quitting. Is the same thing. No, I want to work on it. I can do it, I replied. Coach nodded, but he looked at me if he ain't believe me. He do that all the time with all of us. He usually comes right before he spits some extra spaced out what is this coach talking about talk on us. But this time he just said, okay, let's go do it. And Fartlick Monday became Make It Over Monday. Or more like Get Over Never Getting Over It Monday for me.